European citizens living in Scotland have become a part of the local community. South Ayrshire Council leader Douglas Campbell explains how they will support those living, working and studying in South Ayrshire and intend to keep doing so despite Brexit.
What the Council's done is it's set up a small working group to look at Brexit and what the implications are for the Council. And there's a number of different themes within that because we deliver a range of services to local communities. And so how's that going to impact on farming communities? How's that going to impact on the fact that we'll now have an international airport again and the port to Ayr and what that means for some services there. In terms of what we're looking at in terms of our staff or individuals within our communities who are foreign nationals, we believe we have a responsibility to try and make sure that the information as it comes out about the process of applying for settled status is made available to staff and residents, and then the process of helping assist them through that process. You know, some people might not have access to the internet, for example, and how we can use our libraries to help support people through the process. But also generally that provision of information. I think this is down to us trying to be a good employer for our staff and as a good council for our residents. EU nationals form an important part of our communities. You know, they work for us in a whole range of different professions, supporting the local economy and supporting local people. So, you know, we want those people to be valued still. We want them still to come and work in South Ayrshire and to the immigration policy as a reserved matter. You know, it's particularly concerning for us in South Ayrshire and indeed the west of Scotland because our population is declining. You know, we need people to come in, but the trend for Westminster is they're going to curtail people coming to the UK in general and Scotland in particular. I think we need, you know, a different immigration policy for Scotland, but it's not within our hands to do that. The other main concern is obviously how we attract professionals to Scotland, and at the moment they're talking about within the new immigration bill, if it comes to fruition, that you need to be paid more than a certain salary before you become deemed to be a professional, and that salary wage is far and above the wages in South Ayrshire in the west of Scotland. So we are totally cut out of any immigration. Well, we're already in discussions with the Scottish Government and other local authorities in the West about what we need to do to stop the decline in the population. And it's much as what I've talked about. It's about how do we bring people in, how do we support local communities, how do we have an immigration policy that's fit for an area like ours, because we are not London, we're not Birmingham, we're not a major city. We're a small rural part of Scotland, so we need to do things that will attract newcomers into the area, and that's not just about being good skilled professionals. My hopes would be that we don't leave the European Union. That's a personal point of view. I do think the whole process is crazy. We should be trying to bring the world together instead of splitting us up. What will happen in the future, we'll just need to wait and see. But all I would like to do is give the assurance that as a local authority, we will do what we can to support our residents from the EU within our communities and do the best we can about the provision of information and help them through our customer service centres.